Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Neca's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Casey Jones versus Foot Soldier Slashed. And I gotta give a huge shout out to my boy Kevin Womack. We've all, as collectors, been out there hunting, checking your Targets, even checking Walmart for the movie version, and just been hunting and, you know, trying to find them, beat the scalpers, all that good stuff. And he actually came through, hit up in my little group chat. He said, hey, you guys, what are you really looking for with these turtles? And I just said, everything. I just want the Casey and Foot Soldier 2-pack. I could deal without Metalhead, even though it's a cool figure, and I could do without the Mutagen Tour set because I don't care. I don't like them at all, so I didn't need to see Music Turtles or have Music Turtles in my collection. But yeah, it's just awesome that I now have one of my favorite characters of all time in Toon NECA format. On the right side of the box, we have the figure holding one of his weapons that looks like some weird, I don't know what that is. I don't know at all what type of weapon that is. Maybe just a pipe, maybe? But we'll take a look at that once we actually get him out of the box. Left side of the box, we got the slashed foot looking amazing. The back of the box advertises and really shows off both figures side by side. They look great. I love the little like explosion background. You got the other figures from the wave, which I got Rocksteady and Bebop, just never reviewed it. And I need to find the April and Foot Soldier one. I don't care about Leatherhead Slash. I'm not really getting into branching out too far in the Toon verse of NECA. I'm pretty much doing like the Turtles. Splinter when he comes out. Definitely need a Casey Jones, need an April. And then the Krang android body, and I'll be pretty much happy with my Toon Turtle setup. We do have some read-up information that has nothing to do with Casey Jones there, so feel free to pause it and read it if you'd like. Casey Jones out of the box is phenomenal. He's not a disappointment at all, and he comes equipped with 2 fist hands. We also get some nice expressive hands. We get sort of like a thumbs down type of hand and a pointing hand, and this thing, it's just awesome. I love expressive hands instead of just grip and fist hands, because I mean we get that a lot with all our other figures. The last pair of hands we get are a pair of gripping hands, and he comes with a bunch of accessories that'll fit those hands. We have ourselves a Goalie Stick, and this thing is basically the shape of a Goalie Stick with some sculpted in lines that have been sort of painted through to give it that nice animated look. To go with that Goalie Stick, we get a hockey stick, and again, it's just cut in that basic shape, something you could easily cut out of plastic and then outlined in black. It's done very, very well. I mean, if you guys can see the line work, it's a good way to capture that animated style. Another weapon he gets, I'm not sure what this is. If you guys know, comment down below. I think it's some sort of like, I don't know, like a billy club. It has like a sort of handle at the bottom, like it's a baseball bat, or it's like a piece of barb or something. I don't know. I have no clue what this is, but it's sculpted weird. Has those same like lines going through that are painted black to give it the animated look. And I mean, whatever it is, I'm sure it does some damage. Now, if those accessories weren't enough, he comes with a sledgehammer. And again, very simplistic design, but it works, especially with those lines on it. And then you just get this solid brown for the actual handle and everything. Now, you know I had to save the best for last. I mean, the hockey stick, the goalie stick, those are iconic, but also a baseball bat is definitely iconic when it comes to Casey Jones. It's just casted in that, looks like brown plastic, or it's painted brown, but either way, it looks all right. And we got the wraps there. And again, it's just perfect and simple for that animated look. The great thing about this figure is he comes with his little golf bag that stores all the weapons without any issue. It is pretty awesome that all of these weapons fit in there, no problem. It is a squishy material. We still got some of the animated lines throughout. Looks pretty good. Now you just got to be careful now. When I look up close, I can see where the actual handle attaches. So I'm sure if you're too rough with it, that this handle or strap or whatever you want to call it could probably pop out of those little slots quite easy or tear. So definitely be careful. It's squishy, but again, it's a thin piece of soft, pliable plastic. Now Casey Jones up close looks pretty good. A little bit extra black on his mouth strips, but that is okay with me. Paint's not going to be completely perfect, but he definitely has that iconic look. Get the red straps there. All this, I love the line work. Again, I just love how the animated look. And even get the two tones on the arms, two skin tones. Love, these are the grippy hands I kept on there. Now, one thing you got to be careful with is definitely the joints. I'm going to show you, even though we're not getting into articulation yet, the paint on the joints peel off when you use them. So definitely be careful. He's got that crop top showing off his abs. Just overall, just really cool. This is actually a set, well, sort of shifts, but it has a line going across. Got little strings to his sweatpants. Knees are all showing. Then he's got those iconic green sneakers. Again, they nailed this figure. Definitely nailed it. Don't know why these are, like, I don't understand their design. Like, look at the leg. Like, are they all angled that weird way? Like, that's something that we got to talk about too when we get into the articulation. But look at that. Look at that face. That blurry face. But look at that. That's awesome. That mask, it's beautiful. Now we're getting into the articulation. His head can turn left and right. He can look down and up a little bit. Not anything crazy. That's as far up as he can look. That's as far down as he can look. Not too bad. Even has a little bit of attitude. The shoulder pad does not get in the way when you're lifting up his arms. And just be careful when you're doing so. His arms have the bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. So I'm going to show you guys first. So see how those peg holes are? Look at these ones. These, like, he has double jointed elbow that works, right? This one I got to be super careful because for some reason the joints, like, I don't know if it's the plastic they're using, but it's not, it doesn't make me feel comfortable doing all the bends and stuff. So like I'm limiting my posing because I'm afraid his arm's going to snap off. His wrists, same thing with the paint issue with all the hands. So they're painted brown, even the stems going into the wrist. But when you start bending them, the paint comes off. So that's sort of a bummer. He does have upper abdominal rotating. I think it's like a ball. So you get that motion there. He even has waist swivel. Yeah, it's swivel. It's not really actual ball. So it's ball, swivel. His legs can go this far out. So, I mean, get some good motion out of this. He does have the thigh cut that's up. Well, sort of. Can I do that? Yeah, you can move his thighs a little bit up here. He's got the double jointed knees, which again, with these weird warp, look at that leg. Let me focus it there so you can really see that. Like, I don't feel comfortable bending him. These parts feel super rubbery, like not a hard plastic at all. And then his feet, there's no shoe, like they could have made like a cut there, but all he gets is ankle bend, which again, you can see the joints missing the green because it peels off, and you get the pivoting. So good amount of articulation, and you just gotta be careful. Like I'm pushing down by these because again, where his biceps are, like his arms and legs, it just feels like a very rubbery, lower quality plastic than I was expecting. And if it's sending me back to nightmares when I picked up that female Predator the human that was dressed like a Predator. I can't think of her name, but she fell apart. Like, all her joints broke, and she just fell apart, and Neca wouldn't replace it. So I don't know what, like, I got to be very, very cautious with his poses, because I doubt I'm going to end up finding this, because I didn't even find this one. My buddy Kevin Womack found it, and, you know, these things are the hotness right now, so I doubt Neca's even going to replace one. Like, it sucks. This slashed foot soldier is awesome. I love seeing all the mechanical components inside, and he comes equipped with 2 fist hands. We also get a pair of open palm hands to where you could have them all posed up, like telling the enemy, please stop, leave me alone. I already have a big gash showing my innards. Like, it's pretty cool. Now, in case you weren't a hold up, stop, stop, stop type of pose, you can actually have a, hey, I'm not done with you, net going to grab you type of hands. So some more open palm hands, but again, more expressiveness. The last set of hands that we get are some gripping hands. And look at here. Look at this oddly shaped foot soldier with his rifle. What is he doing? Yes, that is right. You can actually put the scope up to his eye and have him shooting, which is awesome. And it's very awesome because if you watch my last review of that Meds Code John Wick, you had to almost like break his arms. I actually got his arms to pose up with the rifle, but you're almost breaking the arms to get it that way. This did not take any effort, and it looks great. Foot soldier comes with 2 throwing stars, one with a gray paint with a black trim. The other one is a orange with a dark red orange for the trim, keeping that animated look, and they look pretty cool. We get that nice iconic communicator, and this time instead of Krang, we have Rocksteady on here giving the foot soldier his orders. And I do believe the April one comes with a Bebop one, and it's awesome that they keep changing the image on here so we don't have the same thing over and over again. But this thing looks great. Paint work like crazy, the sculpt works there, and the sticker in the middle. Here we get the assault rifle we've seen before, and again, I don't mind the reuse of this because it's a solid looking rifle, tons of sculpt, good amount of paint. Love the red tips and the purple scope. Just overall, just a good gun, and I don't mind that they reused it. And if that rifle wasn't enough, we got another one. This is a brand new looking rifle we've never seen before, and it is impressive as heck. I love the animated paint style. Again, I love what they do with the animated figures and their weapons. They just are so simple but so nice. Love little vents on it, and I love that whole, like, was it like a Telsa coil or Tesla coil or whatever the heck that thing is called. That thing looks pretty awesome with the yellow beam sort of charging up, ready to shoot out that front. That's awesome. I like it. Now, this figure we've seen before, a good portion of it. Still has that nice sculpted in face, yellow eyes, the 2-tone purple, the foot soldier logo on the head. And I'm not going to go over too much with the articulation because if you want to, you can go back when I first got that cartoon San Diego Comic Con set and you can see the articulation there. But what I want to do is let's get his arms out of the way. I mean, he has like the, you know, disc hinge, double jointed elbows, bicep swivel, you know, all the good articulation you want. But let's take a look at some of those inside components in there. I just want to get in here so you can really take a look and appreciate what's new with this figure. We got this like rubber coated metal piece. Look at the innards on that thing. I wonder what they based it off of. Like, did they have a bunch of images of destroyed foot soldiers? They reach out to Kevin Eastman. Actually, I don't even know if they could reach out to Kevin Eastman. You know, Kevin Eastman doesn't even get a set of these figures that NECA makes. He actually said that during one of the Q&As during this whole Comic Con from home stuff. Like, Playmates send them stuff, but they make the creative Turtles go get his own NECA figures. That's sort of crazy. I would have been sending him like a set of everything. He's such a humble guy too. Kevin Eastman is. He's a amazing artist, really humble, and it's just like, why wouldn't, I don't know. Either way, that's a whole different story. But this is just awesome. It's great. I love all that detail, and that's really what I want to focus on too. And I've seen other people, they say you can bend this. And you can, it holds its spot. But, you know, I would think, I don't know how deep that rod goes. So when you're looking at it, I would assume if you do it too much, it's going to break. So just be careful when you're messing with your slashed foot soldier. And, you know, he still has the same skirt and everything, same articulation in the legs down as the other foot soldiers. This 2-pack's amazing. I can understand why people are so drastically trying to get it in their hands and disappointed they couldn't get it through, you know, ordering through Target's website or straight from Neca. I understand. This is awesome. If you're a Turtles fan, a Casey Jones fan, you got to have this set. Now, you got to be careful with the joints. As I was posing him into this pose, his knee looked like a pin was popping in. Like, I have pin issues. And it seems to be on the right side, well, his left side, right side that I'm pointing to, but it's on his left leg and arm. The pins are not the greatest. So I'm going to reach out to Neca and hopefully we can get a replacement. We'll see. I'll let you guys know in the next video if I got an update on that. But the figures are awesome. I love the little bendy piece right there. Again, be careful. That's why I didn't really bend them too much. But it's awesome. These guys are fun to play with and pose up. And we got ourselves a Toon Casey. We haven't had a Toon Casey in years. That was accurate to the original cartoon, should I say. So that sums up my unboxing and review of Neca's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Casey Jones, and Slashed Foot Soldier 2-pack. If you guys like what you saw, please hit that thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button as it means the world to me. And hit that bell notification if you want to get alert when I post up a new video. And I want you guys to show some love. Check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. The website's down below full of collectibles. And there's a promo code just for you guys to get free shipping. And make sure you guys check out the pre-order group as well. It's on Facebook. And it's awesome. It keeps you in the know with collectibles and allows you to get a lot of good new figures for an amazing price. So the pre-order prices are amazing. Beats the competition, in my opinion. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. Have a beautiful day.